Now at 5:30, there are so many questions this morning after a young man was found shot in the middle of a Lexington road. We'll have the latest developments on the investigation.
Also on WKYT this morning, a Nicholasville police officer has been laid to rest. Hundreds of people turned out to pay their respects to Officer Burke Rhodes during his funeral procession.
As fans pour in to Lexington for the boys' Sweet 16 tournament, it could have a big impact on traffic. It's a lot of excitement. We'll have a look in a live report.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning from the WKYT News team. Welcome in here on your Wednesday. We're glad you're along with us. March Madness in the air. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. I thought your orange tie maybe was a nod to my alma mater.
Symbolic. Williamsburg, the Yellow Jackets in the tournament
So
today.
not Tennessee.
That's right. This is the first time that the Williamsburg Yellow Jackets have made it since 1946, 69 years.
That's pretty cool.
It's been a drought. So let's go get them today, right? You need a light jacket today as well, right, Micah?
Yeah, you will. Maybe a light yellow jacket. Let's put it that way. You like that one right there? I pulled that one right out of my hat. There you go. Yeah, I mean, the smallest school in the Sweet 16. Good luck to you guys. I hope you knock them dead. I smell an upset there for Williamsburg. Go get them, guys. Live sky camera, there's your shot outside. You're seeing the lights of Hamburg. Things look just fine. No fog issue, no rain. It's just downright cold. We're sitting there at 30 degrees. We haven't felt this type of air in a while. I mean, it's been a long time, but you know what? You're having those bouts with spring, and once you transition off into that, this is what you get. 48 degrees by the afternoon, mixture of sun and clouds. The rain's on its way. How much are we expecting, and do we have any flakes mixed in with it? I'll show you that forecast coming up.
Okay, we'll see you in a bit. Thank you. Let's get everybody up to the minute on news.
An autopsy is scheduled for today on the body of a young man who was found shot and lying in the middle of a Lexington road.
20-year-old Vondre Smithers died shortly after being found on Belafonte Drive yesterday morning. And this morning, there's still a lot of unanswered questions about exactly what happened to him. WKYT's Mark Barber is live from police headquarters tracking the investigation into the crime. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. And you're exactly right. At this point in the investigation, there are more questions than answers. However, the coroner says that he's hoping to learn more about how Vondre Smithers died today from his autopsy results. Now, the state crime lab is examining the 20-year-old's body today. He was found lying in Belafonte Drive yesterday morning. Smithers was rushed to UK Hospital, but the coroner says he died from a gunshot wound before he made it into surgery. We're learning more this morning about the 20-year-old who we've found is no stranger to violence. According to court records, Smithers was arrested last April after he admitted to police that he was involved in a shootout on Scottsdale Circle. No one was hurt, but police tell us stray bullets hit several homes. An arrest citation shows that Smithers was arrested and charged with carrying a concealed deadly weapon without a license after officers found him hiding in the grass with a gun tucked into his pants. This morning, investigators are still working to solve his murder. The coroner tells us officers are trying to determine if Smithers was shot on Belafonte Drive or if he was shot elsewhere and then dumped there. They've been questioning neighbors and searching Belafonte Drive for clues, but so far they don't have a description of the shooter. Police are now hoping that a tip from the public will help them catch the killer. They're asking anyone with information to call them. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Mark, thank you very much. A community has said goodbye to a Nicholasville police officer who died in a crash. Hundreds of people attended the funeral for Officer Burke Rhodes at Southland Christian Church yesterday afternoon, and law enforcement agencies from around the Commonwealth paid tribute to him. Officer Rhodes' widow spoke at the end of the funeral. Police wanted her and the couple's children to know that they were not mourning alone.
I just want to say thank you. Thank you for lifting up our family. Thank you for lifting up this department. Job well done. Thank you.
You are a part of the biggest and most prestigious family in the United States, and family takes care of family without question.
After the funeral, police officers and other members of the community escorted Officer Rhodes' body across Chesapeake County to Camp Nelson National Cemetery. This is video from Sky First as the procession traveled down US 27. It also went through downtown Nicholasville and past the police department. Many people lined the streets to salute Officer Rhodes as that procession went by.
And then a final ceremony was held once the procession reached Camp Nelson. Officer Rhodes was laid to rest there. He was an 8-year veteran of the Nicholasville Police Department. He also served on the Honor Guard, the same one that stood at attention during his burial. Instead of flowers, his family is asking for donations to be made to the Fallen Officers Fund.
A man accused of stealing thousands of dollars worth of bourbon has made another court appearance. The Franklin County Sheriff's Office arrested Gilbert Kurtzinger last week. Investigators found 5 barrels of bourbon stolen from Wild Turkey Distillery in a storage shed near his home. Kurtzinger was supposed to have a preliminary hearing yesterday, but his attorney asked for more time to review information in the case. The sheriff says the investigation continues.
Obviously, he made some very poor decisions. And I think all that, I think he realizes that, and at the end of the day, I think justice will be served in this case.
Sheriff Melton there not ruling out the chance this could be connected to a theft in 2013 of Pappy Van Winkle bourbon.
A Knox County family wants justice for their loved one who was murdered more than 2 years ago in Barberville. Jonathan Ryan Foley was found dead back in 2012. Now 3 men, James Wyatt, John Mills, and Lonnie Sturdivant, will go on trial for the role that police say they played in his death. Foley's family members tell us that their loved one deserves justice, no matter how long the wait.
It's been so hard on all of us, so hard. And really and truthfully, this should not have happened.
We're never going to give up, you know. We're going to push. We're going to do everything we can to see that justice is done.
A murder trial for the suspects was set to begin this month, but it ended up being postponed. The family plans to be there when it starts back up later this year. A 5-year-old has died after an accident on a backyard playset in northern Kentucky. The Pendleton County Sheriff's Office says the girl got tangled up in a strap that was attached to a slide on Monday night. We're told the girl was playing with her father and some other children at the time. The girl's name has not been released.
Well, new this morning, Trader Joe's has issued a recall on walnuts. You may want to check your pantry here. The company is recalling raw walnut products, saying they could be contaminated with salmonella. However, they say no one has been sickened so far. The products impacted include raw California walnut pieces, halves and pieces, baking pieces, and halves. For a detailed look at the affected batches, go to our website, WKYT.com.
Well, the Kentucky Wildcats will take on the Hampton Pirates tomorrow, but there will be a chance to check out the Cats today in Louisville if you want. Several teams will be practicing at the Yum Center this afternoon. UK will be practicing from 5:10 until 5:50 this evening. The practice sessions are free and open to the public. If you want to check out the Cats competition, Hampton will practice from 6:40 until 7:20 this evening.
If you're headed into Louisville, listen up. Some streets and parking lots downtown are still closed because of flooding. Police say the 3rd Street ramp off I-64 will be open. It's recommended to take the Story Avenue exit and follow Main Street into downtown. You can also take the 9th Street exit. Police will have extra crews doing traffic control. Allow yourself plenty of time, of course, and if you can, carpool.
Yeah, never a good sign when a duck goes by a stop sign. All right, if you want to make your bracket count, don't forget about our Hoops Hysteria Bracket Challenge on WKYT.com. You can make your picks round by round of the tournament, and you could win a 65-inch LED smart TV and a MacBook Air computer, among other prizes. It is free to enter.
All right, you can expect a lot of extra traffic in downtown Lexington today.
Right, the boys' Sweet 16 high school tournament is kicking off today. There will be a lot of fans making the trip to Rupp Arena to cheer on their hometown team. WKYT's Victor Puente is live from downtown Lexington with a look at what you can expect. Victor, good morning.
Over the next 5 days, downtown Lexington will be filled with thousands of basketball fans from across the state. Now, all of those games could lead to a traffic mess with multiple rounds of the tournament playing out over the same day. Even if you're not going to the games, you could still be impacted. If you're trying to drive through downtown Lexington, the first round of games start at noon with Collins versus Owensboro. Once they're done, Taylor County will play Hopkinsville. Then many of those fans will clear out and a new group will come to Rupp Arena for the evening games. Those start at 6:30 with Covington Catholic playing Campbell County. Then Williamsburg will take on Doss. The heaviest traffic is expected before each of those rounds begin, but the fans coming and going all day. Downtown should remain pretty busy until it all ends on Sunday with the championship game scheduled at 2 Now, tomorrow will be a repeat of today with 8 new teams. Live in Lexington, Victor Puente, WKYT.
All right, Victor, and as he was mentioning those crowds, it will be busy in the downtown area, so everybody keep that in mind.
All right, and you'll be part of the crowd one day, won't you?
Right. One of those pedestrians down there, so be careful.
So be on the lookout for this guy.
Right,
Give him a big old hug.
Cheering on the Williamsburg Yellow Jackets. All right, let's check and see what's going on. Nicholasville and alumni now.
It's looking pretty good. We do want to make you aware of something happening in Hamburg in that area. Traffic signal timing changes at Man o' War, so that's going on. Just be patient. You can expect some delays, we are told there.
And use some added caution, certainly, as they will be adjusting the timing of those lights to just try to get it right over the next few days. Hey, it's good to have you along on WKYT this morning. We're back with a lot more news here on your Wednesday.
Friday the 13th, actually a very lucky day for some of these baby otters. They got rescued. We'll have more on these adorable little creatures in just a few minutes.
And as you're going out the door, don't forget to grab your coats this morning. I mean, we're looking at 30 degrees, 40s by the afternoon, and then rain picks up as we head toward tomorrow. Go over your latest forecast in just a few minutes.